Good evening, chooms. This is your choom Ripperdoc. Call me Rip, call me Buck. Call me back in action. Oh, I hope. OBS and I had a little talk today, had a little tussle. I think it's going to straighten up and fly right tonight. If it's not, I sincerely apologize, but it's really hard to diagnose and troubleshoot problems when the thing is in operation. So we'll see what we'll see. Anyway, here we go for our second night of playthrough. Corpo V. The lovely Vera, that's what I call her. I know her name's not really Vera.
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did you all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Kuji?
There. Alright, well last night we created our new character. The lovely Vera, as I like to call her. I know it's really Valerie. Psh, whatever. And she got through her basic training, her live fire exercise, raiding a scav hunt with her best choom Jackie Wells. She went home, she had a good night's sleep. She woke up and went out and kicked a little ganger ass, and then went to see the Ripperdoc with her choom Jackie Wells and got some upgrades. You'll notice now her beautiful brown eyes are now these amazing high-tech blue eyes because she's now sporting Kuroshi vision. So that's pretty cool. I like V to evolve as he or she progresses through the game. So you'll see a little more of that. So she heard about a new job that she and Jackie and crew are going to undertake. And now she's about to get a briefing from a fixer named Dexter Deshawn. And that guy just knew who she was.
Yo, Miss V. A pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Fat joke.
Let's roll.
The graphics are amazing, but
right off the bat.
I can smell that cigar smoke right
Would
now.
you rather live in peace as Miss Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory smelling near like posies without seeing your 30th?
You're either
That's a
somebody
tough question.
or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill. But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on, got a question of my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could've had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could've just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you, but we'll get to that.
Now this job is all of Act 1. Act 1 is all about this job. So people that get confused and don't understand, pay attention.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Guessing it belongs to a corp?
Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
No problem. Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
What can I say, Miss V? High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow, because we're gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush. We understand each other?
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me.
Important plot point, but it goes right past you.
Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slotting the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, a.k.a. Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Corpo agent. What's she playing at?
Hell if I know. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk.
Sounds like she was waiting on the transport, got stood up. Monochrome in the back's probably her chief suspect. Got nothing from him or on him, so she's keeping him just in case. But she needs to find the stolen gear before her bosses learn she fucked up.
Well, Miss V, that is some impressive deduction. Naturally, use that intel as you please. Preferably web. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though, is gonna be all you. One more thing, Miss V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally at 9 yet.
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right. Heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table, Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Okay, I always start with the client.
Parker.
Intelligence before
Think I ought to see
hardware.
her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods, my nose to the ground. Sniff around. Hasta luego.
So that's it. That's our assignment. Pick up the combat bot, talk to the client, maybe talk to the Corpo agent and see what that's all about. So first we got the information. We're supposed to go to Lizzie's bar between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. But notice it doesn't say today. Well, maybe we better take this call from Victor. Now, this is kind of a little confused. I think this is the pile of clothes that we found in our apartment last night. And sold half of them. So, whatever. But thank you, Vic. It was a nice little boost. And we got a couple of notes here from Dex. There, the biochip that we're supposed to steal. Remember the biochip? It's called Relic. You and I are going to be neck deep, in Eurobucks. A Nova-tier piece of tech catering to the top 1%. Interesting. So it's a big deal. Also, Dex paid up front for the flathead robot. 10,000 eddies, which is kind of a low price. I mean, it's not very much these days. But it is what it is. So we're not supposed to let them shake us down, but who knows how that's going to go. That's in the future. I mean, as it is, we've got just over 10,000 eddies right now, so no biggie. But who wants to do that? Pay with your own money, really? Especially since it was paid for up front. Never mind. Now the time we can see in the upper right is 11 minutes after 7, 12 minutes after 7. We could go and see the client at Lizzie's bar anytime. But I think a lot of people immediately decide to do that. They get pulled into the story. They want to advance the story. And I think it's a bit of a trick on the part of the game designers because you are still at a very low level. You're only at level 4. You've only leveled up your abilities a bit. And basically you're kind of weak if you had to get into any kind of action. So we are going to take 48 hours, maybe 72 hours of working out, gaining experience, gaining skills, maybe upgrading our weapons, and just finding out what's what, finding our feet in Night City. And we can see the clients anytime. So we're not going to do that right away. By the end of the evening of this live stream, well, let's see how it goes. So let's check our journal and see what else can be done. Now there's our pickup. It says it's optional to call the Militech agent, Meredith Stout. Generally speaking, you should always do the optional stuff. It is optional, you don't have to do it, but it adds to the game. It's part of the fun. So don't miss out on optional stuff. Other stuff, find and incapacitate cyber psychos. Same deal, we're still a little weak. Pay off our debt to Victor. Yeah, we got to collect 21,000 eddies to pay Victor back. It shouldn't be too tough the way things play nowadays. Beat on the Brack, find the ring in Kabuki. Do we want to do boxing yet? Not really. That can wait. The gig. Wait for the lockdown to end. That's the rescue that we did last night. Wakako has to pay us. For some reason, she can't pay us wirelessly the way everybody else can. But look at this, a mere 37 meters away, we can receive a gift. So let's go do that. And since we want to be a netrunner, obviously finding a gift from another netrunner is definitely on our dance card. So let's, whoops, sorry, excuse me. Let's go see the netrunner. The mini-map in this game is such rubbish.
Hey, here for a pickup. Order number 48.
Oh, let me just check.
Oh, look, a loot box.
48. Sure? That's a whole pack of...
Well, that's kind of a long way around the barn. We'll probably find a better way before long. Kabuki Market here is a place we'll return to often. It offers a variety of services and events, so we'll be here. Hi! Yoko Tsuru. Tsuru is crane in Japanese, I believe.
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
You're V, right? She had me hold the demon for you. It should work on any 3rd gen deck.
Got a Militech Paraline. Think it'll do.
Solid gear. For a beginner.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is. You might extract some shimsoft or subroutines. Seems worth a try, either way.
Well, this time round, we probably won't. But, okay, so we see we have got a quest item here. The price on it is 0, so that's our gift. And we'll take it. There's also a duplicate. Now, Yoko here has a number of things that we're interested in. We still have just Tier 1 Cyberdeck, and we'll be wanting to be upgrade that before long. These are Tier 2 Quick Hacks, and, well, they're actually crafting specs. We definitely want to acquire any of these that we don't pick up from data terminals. So keep that in mind. Also, if we want to get above Tier 2 or maybe Tier 3, I'm a little hazy on that, we have to buy the crafting spec for components so we can upgrade lower components into higher grades. Obviously, it's a pretty pricey proposition. We'll do it one by one, but if we can craft quick hacks and sell them, we can recoup our money very easily. So that's worth doing. These info visors that allow us to reduce our upload time. I'm not sure. Do we have one? No, we don't have anything like it. Oh, that's a little different. I like the, they're all the same price. Yeah, I like the BD Wreath style better. Don't like to hide my character's face. And it's not too hard to find one of these netrunner suits, so we'll save our money. Now, okay, we have to, equipping quick hacks in your cyberdeck. I'm going to turn these tutorials off pretty soon. They bug me. Free to swap out the ones you have installed whenever you wish. Go to your inventory. The tier of the quick hack you want to install must be the same or lower than the tier of your Cyberdeck. So as I say, if you have a tier 2 Cyberdeck or a tier 2 quick hack, you can't put it in your tier 1. Okay, let's go over that again. If you have a tier 2 quick hack, you can't put it in a tier 1 Cyberdeck. And that is why we want to upgrade our Cyberdeck as soon as we can. So here we are. We have to choose one of these to take out. This isn't too useful to us yet. It doesn't work very well at this at the tier 1 level. So we'll swap that one out. But keep in mind that you might have to swap it back in. So upload ping to the camera to find the access point. In past games, this was kind of bugged. If you didn't do this right off the bat, and a lot of people didn't, your net running capabilities didn't work the way they were supposed to, at least not this stuff. So there's our data terminal, but we already know about these. And I don't think we can get anything out of it either. And it gives us the simplest puzzle we could possibly have. Well, no, actually that's not quite right. We have to find IC and 55 and load it in our buffer. So, and it doesn't matter what comes first, as long as that sequence appears in our buffer. So we will start with E9 and move down. We can't choose this one and move down. So E9, IC, 55, and success. And unfortunately, this terminal doesn't give us anything. That's a bit of a rip. But we're done.
How's this work? Any punk off the street can waltz in here, grab some shady running soft?
No, not just any punk. Over the counter, we fix cyberdecks. But if you come recommended and you know what you are looking for, I'm sure you will find it.
We'll be seeing Yoko again, probably several times. Now, Kabuki Market and another market across the street, as I say, are places we're going to be going quite frequently. And this footbridge is very convenient. So we'll just nip over here. Get out of the way, people. My gosh.
I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah, I guess I'm ready.
Stomach's rumbling. Let's see what you've got.
Oh,
Okay, now we could buy the chef's knife. These are throwers if you want, but they've got a very long return time, so I rarely use them. What they do have here, however, is cat food. And you know, I think just for fun, we will buy a little baggie of cat food. And we'll also sell this nice lady our booze, because why ever would we want it? No knives to get rid of. Let's sell her this gun, though. Don't like the Umber gun. Not too crazy about the carnage either. But maybe we'll hang on to it for a while. You never know when it might come in handy. We'll play around with this Quasar Tech pistol, too. There. Don't want to sell that. We'll break it down. I don't think we have any clothing we want to get rid of. Something that happens in this game more and more in the latest iterations is that you get hit with grenades a lot when you're fighting the bad guys. And some of them are the biohazard gas grenades. So this never used to happen. Now it happens quite frequently, so going into a fight wearing a gas mask that has chemical resistance is not a bad idea. along with, well, I see we don't have an armored vest here, but that's kind of worth having as well. Everything else, that's it. So there, we actually turned a profit from this. Then over here is Dr. Chrome, and we can check on the state of our Chrome, see what we can upgrade, what we want to upgrade, or at least figure it out.
Looking for a change.
Come on then. Time to tinker.
Now, you want to upgrade this, and fortunately upgrading doesn't change the cyberware load, so even if we were able to upgrade it to Tier 1 Plus, it would still be 14 ticks on our list. As you can see, our maximum is 35, so we could buy something if we wanted to spend the money. We don't. We could spend the money to acquire another piece of cyberware. Mechatronic core is very useful, very worthwhile having, and we will have it not too far in the future. But we don't need it right now. Operating system, yeah. Arms, no arms available to us yet. They're expensive. Okay, now. We don't have what it takes to upgrade this. But there's no reason we can't buy something different. Now we've got a tech weapon. We're going to be acquiring more. This is definitely worth having. Highlights cameras and turrets. Not a bad idea, but they aren't usually too hard to spot. There, explosive devices and traps. That'd be things like landmines and contact mines and laser mines and whatnot. Also handy, but if you know what you're doing, you can see them. Oh, okay. And that takes us up one tick on our cyberware capacity, but I think we will take it. And we could upgrade it right now if we wanted to, but it doesn't matter so much. We'll be back here to upgrade everything. Now we can install this smart link and use smart guns. However, at Tier 1, which is where we are now, smart guns just aren't powerful enough to be really useful. So we'll just keep this in mind for the future, perhaps, when we want to use smart guns. There are some applications where they are very good, even though in some ways they're kind of weak. Nervous system. There's nothing here I really want to add. Circulatory system. Once again, there are some things here that are definitely worth having, but we don't have the cyberware capacity to accept them yet. So that's that. But what we do know is that we only need, 7 more pieces of junk to strip for components to be able to upgrade this. So we'll probably be back here or another Ripperdoc real soon. This is new since I think update 2.0. You actually have this little bit of immersion where you sit down in the chair, you get something installed, and a few hours go by too. So if you've got time to be somewhere, you want to keep that in mind.
Hey, break 100 for me?
Let's just peek into the corners here and see if there's anything worthwhile picking up. I bet there is. And yeah, this is unexciting. Oh, an elevator. I wonder where it goes. This is unexciting. Oh. But you know, it helps. In fact, ooh. Ooh. Well, guess what, Chooms? We now have enough junk, I think. To go and upgrade our cyberdeck. Now, upgrading cyberware doesn't involve getting into the chair. Doesn't involve getting into the chair and losing time. You do that across the counter, which is a good thing because we upgrade a lot. So here we are. We can upgrade. Yay! Now, this is a very worthwhile upgrade. It gives us an extra piece of RAM. We can equip 5 quick hacks, which is what we had before. And, you know, I'm not exactly sure what that's for. But we got one now and we didn't before, so that must be a good thing, right? Sure. So, excellent. Also, at the Ripperdoc, you can change everything about your look, including your body characteristics. So it's, oh, there's a look at her cyber eyes. Isn't that cool? I mean, I kind of miss her big brown eyes, but those are, that's Cyberpunk. That's real Cyberpunk right there. Yeah, you can change body characteristics, all kinds of stuff. Tattoos as well. I don't think you can change tattoos in your bathroom, apartment bathroom mirror. So there we have it. And you can have a little chat at least once.
You're half man, half Mega Block. Not often I see a Ripper invest in a organic body like that.
Most people don't realize the brain functions better when it's tied to real, not synthetic musculature. Replace even a single hand, and you'll notice a dip in concentration and overall well-being. Cyberware is more harm than help.
Not great marketing for a Ripperdoc.
Nope. But I don't slow biz from chromers like you.
Chromers. He probably just doesn't have a tolerance for chrome. Sour grapes.
I'm ready.
Everybody knows that artificial upgrades are the best. Now, the third place that we will customarily visit here at Kabuki Market is, we just go through this tunnel. What is that guy doing? To one of my happy places here in Night City, the Gun-O-Rama. Oh.
Hey, how's it going?
Looking to buy some new iron. Few dozen pounds.
Well, be my fucking guest.
I never know whether that guy's being sarcastic or what. It's a very odd response, I think. Okay. Now, we don't really want to buy any guns because we got some good ones. But I think we should pick up a few of our favorite mods. Now, keep in mind that it takes 2 tier 1s to make a tier 2. And sooner or later, we're going to have tier 2 weapons. Probably sooner than later. So we'll get this. It's a great shotgun mod. It really slaps. parallax. Do we have one? No. Well, maybe we'll wait and see if we can pick one up somewhere. What else have we got here? There. Get a couple of pyros. Is there a spine tickler? No. Equalizer. These are good. Oh, we're using up our funds in a big hurry. There. Yeah, we'll get along with that. We don't have a silencer though. And what else do we need? Okay, let's get a handgun scope. And I think that is all we want for now. Big mag. Yeah, Big mag is definitely worth having. Okay, that's enough. Whoops.
Scavs give you a lot of trouble around here?
Some days, sure. Other days, not so much. But me personally, well, they know better.
My man. Now, the reason this place is kind of special, even among the gun shops in Night City, is that it has a working range in the basement. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. This is our personal stall. And let's just stick a sight on that. There we go. It's a pretty decent pistol. Yeah, the Unity I used to regard as just a piece of junk to get rid of at the earliest opportunity. But it's a lot better now. I don't know what changed exactly. Okay, let's put a silencer on that and see what happens. As in real life, silencers don't really silence a weapon, they just sort of mute it a bit. And it does, unfortunately, reduce the damage. But we'll see if it works. It's not a bad thing to have two weapons. One unmodified pistol and one silenced pistol. If you're going to be a cyber ninja, a silenced pistol is a hell of a backup plan. I suppose we should allocate that perk point, eh? Okay, do we want to put it on intelligence? Access points and cameras. That's a pretty worthwhile thing to have. Body. I don't know, all of these are so qualified that it's hard to see that they're generally all that useful. Now, reflex, faster you move, the more difficult enemies to shoot you. Okay, but if you're shooting from cover or from stealth, you don't need to move fast, really. Okay, 5% instant recharge. That doesn't sound like very much. Over here, when crouched, movement speed. We'll probably get that sooner or later. But I don't think it's really what we want. Let's go with this. Because we're always dealing with cameras and access points. Okay, and find the exit. There we go. Alrighty then. We've done a little bit of exploring, but right now we've had a long and busy day. It's always a little wearing to get new cyberware. So we're going to go back to our apartment and have a little recharge. Which is to say, we're going to have a nap. Now, it's one of those things the game doesn't really make clear. But if you return to your apartment and sleep in your bed, even for an hour, you will get a 25% buff on your EXP gathering. And that is worth it, especially at a low level like this. So, there's a little nap. I had a nap today and I felt a lot better for it. And then showering gives you a boost to your health regen. So you do both of those things and you're ready to, whoops, no. You're ready to go out and meet the world. Unfortunately, you didn't get that buff from sleeping this morning. There. Anything to put on our face? Let's put that on. Hats look terrible. They really do. There, now you see in the upper left there, you got your XP buff, you got your health regen buff. They allegedly last for an hour. It seems to me that as you use them up, they tend to disappear a bit, but well, whatever. Alright, let's go back to Kabuki Market. Ooh, I've got a chatter in my chat. Just a second here. Hi, Eric Walker Gaming. He's asking me if this is a fake screen. It's not fake. I'm just not used to looking at my chat. And from now on, I'll just answer in voice because I don't want to have to minimize my game to type. Now this is interesting.
Where are you off to?
I have never noticed this food vendor to be here before. Is this an addition? I don't have a clue. He's got a few bucks. We could sell him stuff if we wanted to. Or buy a slice of pizza. I had pizza for supper. It was good. But let's see what kind of interesting things we can find. Oh, we've got ominous music. Oh, somebody's speaking Japanese. I bet they're tiger claws. And we find a dead body, which is always a suspicious situation. A couple of motorcycles too, very nice. Okay, let's just check our weapons here. Make sure we got lots of ammo on board. Maybe... should we put on our gas mask? No, let's stick with the BD wreath. Oh, another body. This isn't good. Yep, bad guys. Now, okay, that guy's a 2-bar. He's strong. That guy down there is also a 2-bar. Let's see if we can quick hack this guy. Okay, better be ready to rumble here. Oh. Two grenades at once. Whoa. Okay, we need something with a little more range here. Like I say, the prolific use of grenades by enemies is something kind of new. Can't really see that person. She's not being very effective, so let's rush her. Oh, wow. That's what the mercenary life is all about. Okay, now here is the object of the police scanner job. We got a coat, kind of an ugly coat. We got a baseball bat, which is always handy. And we've got a conversation. Now, you don't always have to read these, but sometimes you'll learn something. It'll get you into the story a little bit more. It'll reveal personalities. It might also lead to a further scanner job. So it's worth at least having a look. Now, this person evidently is trying to get away from the tiger claws, I guess. It's ready to leave. Wants to get rid of something at a locator at a Ripperdoc, but don't mention Jotaro. Jotaro, that's interesting. I think we might encounter that name sometime again. There, got some jewelry. Here's the other side of the story. We tracked down that Ripper that took out Kaiko's tracker. Didn't know he was one of ours. Nice. Sex is a commodity in the world of 2077, in Night City anyway. But there's a lot of emphasis on how tawdry it all is, too. Which is an interesting juxtaposition. There. We'll dump one body for a few headhunter points. But it's so easy to rack up headhunter points that I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's kind of time consuming. And not... Ooh, cyberware capacity. Excellent. And she's still alive. Well, can't have that. we picked up that guy's sword. I wonder if it's better than the one we already have. Okay. Now the attack speed and stamina cost are usually the same. 34, 34. So we could sell either one of these. I think I like the look of this one better. And pink baseball bat is better than this guy, so we could sell both of those. 700, 1,400 bucks. Yeah, that's worth it. Now we can take one of their motorcycles. And go for a spin. This city at night, so amazing. The medical center. I bet there's bad stuff happening around here. Let's check it out. Looking in odd corners and out of the way places. Always a highly profitable, whoa! Always a highly profitable thing to do. Okay, we check our weapons, we make sure we're loaded up. Alright. Now, let's see if we can take one of these guys out with a silenced pistol. Oh, maybe we'll just do a quick save here, too. That's a real bad guy in the back. Very often when you see somebody kind of looking over the situation, often there'll be a rifle guy, and you want to take those guys out first. And I think short circuit works best on Maelstrom. But if we can hit him twice, that might actually knock him out. Okay, now be careful, there's civilians down there. You do not want the cops to get involved.
Killing us off one by one!
Okay, now that guy's been weakened.
Enough of this shit! Not just getting warmed up!
Mind your health. In the heat of battle, it's easy to lose track. Another cyberware capacity shard. Oh man, let's get lots of those. Oh, here's a little more background. These gangers have some kind of contact at the med center. Not nice. Just for the sake of form, let's get rid of one body. Innocent victims, you can loot them too. Switched it off. Oh, nice. Clothes. Kind of dumb clothes, but... Oh, that's very nice. What jacket are we wearing right now? The Witcher? Let's try something a little different. That looks nice. Okay, now here's why. Oh, we got some interesting boots. Components, lots of components. A little cash. There, now this is the stuff that's going on. Oh man. Now that's ugly. You really want to be able to trust your healthcare providers. Okay, we got a few bucks here. Whoa, gnarly. Okay, we'll take this ammo. Where's this guy's weapon? He must have one here somewhere. Oh! There we go, a sniper rifle. That's what everybody wants. Okay, so this is a tech sniper rifle. That'll work with our Kuroshi eyes because we can see bad guys hiding behind cover, and this will shoot through cover. And it's got a nice scope, 300% headshot damage multiplier. That's serious stuff. 1.25 second charge time. That's not so great. A second and a quarter is a long time in a gunfight, especially if you have to expose yourself to shoot. Not good. But it's got fairly high armor penetration too, so that's a very good thing. This is definitely worth having. Very nice, very nice. Oops. Now, there's a data point here. We're going to leave that for later. It will yield more for us when we level up more. And we could have a motorcycle here too if we wanted. There, our work here is done. Now, okay, our cash balance is creeping back up. Oops. I'll tell you, the public infrastructure in this city is pretty poor. Okay, now I just happen to know there's a clothing vendor over here. Let's go see. We probably won't buy anything, but hey, why not do a little window shopping? Unlike the Ripperdocs, clothing shops still have a degree of specialization. And this place...
Looking for some nice threads. Nothing tacky.
We'll find you something dapper in no time.
So, lots of nice things here to buy. Not cheap, however. Let's just, let's see, price. Now, we don't want to spend all our hard-earned money on clothing. We have a better use for it. In fact, there's a few things maybe we could sell here. We sure don't want this. We don't like this. Bodysuit. Maybe we'll hang on to that for a little while. Do we want these biker boots? No, not yet. Maybe later. I happen to know that you find a lot of those here and there. Do we need this cap? Samurai cap, sure. Orange cap? No, it looks like heck. And I'll hang on to the nice jacket, though. One thing you can do in clothing shops, you can actually try on stuff now. That was something new that came along in game update 1.6, I believe. So, well, it's a nice look, but maybe not the kind of working clothes we need. But there's a lot of nice kind of middle of the road stuff here. Stuff that a person might wear that doesn't look too weird. So good enough. We'll be back. Hello. Now I wonder if that'll get another community note. You know, it's funny. There was supposed to be a lot of nudity in this game when it was first proposed, but for various reasons it got covered up. And the modders that are changing it back, they are essentially tweaking code that is already in the game. They're just uncovering it. And when I say just, I mean they're doing a heck of a job putting it back into the original vision.
Calling all NCPD subcons. Suspected organized crime activity observed in the region of Goldsmith Street. Scavenger presence reported, led by one Barry Alkin, wanted on charges of first-degree murder and illegal trade in cyberware. NC authorities offering payment for neutralizing Alkin and his accomplices.
Well, how about that? I think maybe we're sufficiently equipped and prepared. We can address one of these organized crime sites. They tend to be pretty tough. I think this is the best way up. I'm not sure how much I like this constant music in the background. wonder if there's a way of switching it off. Whoa! Let's just get out of sight. I think if I press Z on my keyboard, it cuts off the background music. Okay, we got a camera there. We don't want to get spotted. So we will turn it off. Okay, now we've got a guy in a high spot. Like I say, often that means a sniper. Yeah, it's a sniper. It's identified as a sniper. I wonder if we can burn him down. Of course, it reveals our location, so we got to be ready to rumble here. Now, those people are standing right beside some explosive fuel tanks. So let's overload them. Oh! Well, we're still being traced. Well, friend, how about I come out of hiding and see what happens? Unfortunately, explosions especially seem to break weapons. Ooh, can we hit that person up there? They might be a sniper too.
Crazy bitch! Hope you broke through!
Whoa, we're being hacked. You got it.
Article stays intact. Come on, you pussy! Fuck the bitch!
Ah!
She's killing us off!
I expect those guys to start throwing grenades. Oh!
Hey, up on my ledge!
One moment.
You won't get away with that!
Yes, yes, yes!
Stop! Stop!
Oh, wow. That went surprisingly well. Oops. That was a shard. There, a very profitable little encounter. There. There, looks like Trauma Team, TT, is dealing with scavs. Now that is really egregious. That should not be happening at all. There. Is that better than boobies, people? Bodies blown apart. anytime you find a ladder, climb it. You'll probably find something interesting. Okay, no weapon. Even a broken one is worth something. There it is. It's amazing how hard it is to spot these things sometimes. Now, if our engineering level was high enough, we could switch that off, but it's not, as the little tutorial note says. But this will stay on. This will be available to us anytime. So when we get up a little higher, we will be able to come back and get the EXP for switching it off. That was something that took me a long time to discover, I'll tell you. Kind of crazy. And my shotgun shell. Oh, that's not a shotgun. Shotgun 114. Yeah, we can take some. I make it a practice not to take ammunition I don't need, because if you go over your limit, it just evaporates. It disappears into thin air. And while it's unlikely to happen in this location, there are some locations you go back to, and you'd be glad you left a little ammo back there then. Of course, that's RPG stuff. That's if you're playing role-playing. You can craft ammo in this game very easily, as long as you're not in combat. You do not get shorted in this game on ammo or health, although nowadays it's limited, at least a little bit. Alright, stamina booster, knife, mod. Oops. Cash. There. Yeah, this is it. They are dealing with trauma team. That's very much not to anybody's credit, especially trauma teams. Now, let's see what's on this. There, now if we'd gotten here at the right time, we could have switched off or taken over the camera system and quick hacked through it. But I'm seriously not aware of how you can stealth your way all the way to this point. And 55 years in this, 54 years now in the future, there's still spam in your messages. That's ridiculous. There, another camera we can't switch off yet. But always be looking in back corners. There. Now there's a couple of data points here. Well, once again, we're just going to leave them because we will get more out of them later. We've already been down there. Oh, light machine gun, very nice. And crafting spec. which is why we don't necessarily have to carry one around with us all the time. If you really need it and you have the components, you can just craft one in need. Personally, I'm not crazy about using the light machine gun. They are not as effective as you think they might be. And here are our main bad guys having a little domestic chat. Story as old as time. Now, nab the sniper up here and we'll see what kind of firearm he has. And scavs. Oh man, just a pistol? Ridiculous. Yeah, apparently. And I think we picked up... Oh. There. We're done. Not that we get any credit at all from the Night City police. They'll turn on us in a flash like a rabid pit bull. Now, we left our stolen motorcycle up here. Vehicles seem to stay put better than they used to. Used to be you'd turn your back for a couple of minutes, even on a vehicle you own, and it would vanish. Now, do our silence pistol going to work, or is it just too weak against these guys? Yeah, too weak. But that is not. More money. Okay, got a decent pistol. Guy has a katana. That's interesting. Not something you expect of the chrome head set. Oh, what's this? Okay, a Masamune. I'm not too impressed with the Masamune. Probably sell it off. We must be doing pretty well for ammo now. We've picked up a lot. Yep, we're full up. Considering we're playing on a hard level, we're having a pretty easy time. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Now, when you get the police involved,
Circle around her! Take a cider!
anything can happen. They are really touchy guys. Yeah. Now they're shooting at me. Oh, no. We don't want to do that.
All units in the area, disorderly conduct.
Fighting with the cops is a real bad idea.
31 responding. On my way, dispatch. But only because I like you.
So we're just going to beat feet away from that.
Suspect has disappeared. All units on site, continue searching the area.
Now, if you run into cops while you're fleeing, they'll reset.
Suspect
Yeah, just like that.
Details have been sent.
Blast her fucking head off! Kill the bitch!
You can fight with the cops if you want, but there's really no percentage in it. They just keep coming at you. It's no fun. Oh man, and they're everywhere. Why is there crime in Night City?
Code 0. I repeat, Code 0 in this area. All units resume normal duties.
They can really throw you off track if you're doing something in particular. Very annoying. Okay, now, this organized crime activity we are not going to do. In many, but not all, organized crime groups, you may find a iconic weapon, but I like to avoid finding iconics. I'm going to reject that one too. If you get iconics at a low level, it costs a lot to upgrade them, as we discovered already. We're going to ignore that one too. Bart Moss, it's kind of a joke. We just ignore those. Yeah, there's one more comment from Vic about those clothes he gave us. However that works. Yeah, if you get an iconic at too low a level, as we discover with our Dying Knight, it costs a lot to upgrade it. But if you pick it up when it's at a higher level, it's less costly in a lot of ways. So we will just sort of forget about that, upgrading that. Although let's see, do we have enough? There, we got 62. Let's see if we can. That's not right. There, this is jewelry worth 500 eddies. We do not want to break that down. We want the cash. But as you can see, we're doing well. Now, let's see about that tech, perk point. I think slowing down our traceability is a good buy. Got 3 attribute points. We need 1 more, and we can get up to the pro level of this, or body, or reflexes. So we'll just see. I don't know. I'm tempted to go into technical, because then we can do interesting things with our chrome. But we'll see. That's why we're letting it accumulate. Okay, do we have a scope to put on this? No, we don't. Okay, let's just compare it to... Okay, I have to say that Unity is a lot more attractive than the Dying Knight. Except that the Dying Knight is a machine pistol. Yeah, we pretty much have to upgrade it before it's good for anything. I don't like the Masamune because it is a burst fire gun. And that just doesn't flip my switches. Whoa!
That's how we do it!
Burst fire is a great way.
How about a leg makeover?
Burst fire is a great way of using up ammo. And that's why I like the Nikamata rifle.
I'm fucking in!
Okay. I love the soundtrack in this game, but you know, you can hear it often enough. Oh, we've got a working quasar. That's not a bad thing. Okay, now we are in really good shape for ammo, so I am not going to take this. We've got our good buddy Cassius over here. Ripperdoc we will come back to. And we might as well just leave that ammo there for us.
Let's see what's good.
Take your pick.
Now, it used to be that Ripperdocs would specialize. They would have stuff in one place that you wouldn't find anywhere else. And unfortunately, that doesn't really seem to be true anymore. Okay. Face. Is there a different Kuroshi we'd like? No. That's basically just armor. We'll think about that. Oh, that's interesting. If we were a melee player, we would probably want something like this. Personally, I don't find the recoil in these guns hard to cope with. Now, this stuff. That lowers our stamina cost for shooting. And that takes us to 41. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't remember ever seeing that before. Yeah, that gives you extra armor if your health gets knocked down in a big hurry. That's interesting. The closer an attacking enemy is, the less damage they deal to you. I'd be willing to bet that's a big item for the melee fighters. Still no legs. Now that means I get a RAM unit every 10 seconds. And it adds one too. Oh, I don't want to spend the money. I want to pay back Vic. Because until we pay back Vic, we can't use his services anymore. Yeah, let's see what we can sell to Cassius here. Okay, don't like that. I don't know. This is not a particularly special item. I don't like it. So we're going to sell it. Sell our defender. I almost never use the Carnage. And that reload speed is quite unrealistic. This darn thing is slow to reload, and you can only reload it with 4 shells. The Igla shotgun only carries 2 shells, but you can reload it much faster than the Carnage. A double barrel, an old-fashioned Lupara, seems like an odd thing for the world of the future, but in fact, it actually works surprisingly well. Okay, Liberty pistol, never too impressive. We don't need that unity because we already, well, let's just a second, let's see. Okay, 3.3, 1808, 3.3, 2208. Let's buy that back. And we will swap that out. There, we're getting close to the money amount we need. Okay. First of all, let's check these quasars. They are identical. Will we keep one? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Let's see, this unity. Ah, they are in fact identical. It's just that having the silencer, having the silencer on the unity reduces its power. Okay, let's get back into that again. Go trade. It took me a while to notice this worked in the game as well. I didn't realize that that you could actually sell stuff. It was more important before. All we can do now is sell. They used to sell cyberware mods, but cyberware doesn't work that way anymore, so that's the way we have it now. Okay, 56, 66, get rid of that. Slob weapon, let's get rid of that. And we got 3 katanas, 34, 34, 34. These are all identical. Okay, I kind of like the looks of that one best. These Kaiken are powerful, relatively powerful, but the return time on them is just too long. A plain Jane knife. Might as well keep one. but their stats are identical and they look identical. So one goes away. Punk knife. Most stats are identical except the return time is 4 seconds, even for a tier 1 punk knife. So we will hang on to that. And it's always good to have a spare. I don't know, I just feel it is good. I don't like using these guys, but their damage number is pretty high. I think I just as soon sell it. There. We can repay Vic right now if we want. Oh yeah, we had some valuable junk here. Yep, we're doing good. There. I'm sure Cassie's appreciate a few bottles of booze as well. Clothing to get rid of, I don't think we picked up much. So we're good to go. Thanks, Cassius. We'll see you again soon. Well, maybe not soon. In a while. Now, I actually think I was low on shotgun ammo. Nope. Got 200 rounds. I'm full up on just about everything else here. So, yeah, that'll be there when we want to come back for it. I think we picked up... Oh! Terrific, another Masamune. Yeah, we can sell it. Who knows, I might use it. There, is that not a sharp looking bike? Let's take it. I'm not too sure what just happened there. Now looking into alleyways and odd areas, you never know what you're going to find. Oh man, we got cops all over the place. Ridiculous. I wonder how far away they have to be before they won't notice you getting up to tricks. Oh man. Ah, jeez. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, no police interest yet. That's always good. Oh, netrunner. Oh, weapon glitch.
Personal. She's a psycho.
On the other hand, it's pretty tough to glitch a double barrel shotgun. Ooh, tier 2 components. When you start picking up the next tier components or weapons or what have you, that is usually a good sign that you are leveling up. Okay, there's nothing there. We got the box. We got a first aid kit here. Maybe the cops actually have to see you do something bad before they come after you. I think that's the same as the igloo we've got. Another defender. And always check your sight. Ooh. Yes, that's a very good sign. Oh man, we spent money on one of these things, or a similar thing. And whenever you're in an area with a bunch of storage, always just do a little scan, because you never know what might be there. Oops, there's ammo there. Sniper now. Do we need sniper ammo? 170, yeah, we could take 30 rounds. 24, perfect. Yeah, take it if you got room for it. But don't take it if it goes over your limit, because it'll just... Now, of course, I could use some of those attribute points and level up to be able to do that, but I don't want to do that. See, that guy didn't want to come up behind me, after all. Whoops.
Oh, we get shit done, too. Don't you worry.
It's funny that drawing a weapon right in front of the cops doesn't get them all excited.
Take a wild fucking guess. I'm serious. Come on. True. What's your deal? All I'm asking is if you know about
yourself for a
Maelstrom
change.
are real jerks, but they're hilarious.
I can smell your fear.
Get back!
Whoa! Let's just check out what we can pick up here. Okay, now here's an example of why you should read the shards. Very often they will refer to another job or cache or event somewhere that you will be checking out. And you don't have to be too careful about hanging on to the details, because they will just pop up in your journal. And in the fullness of time, we'll go out and find it. And we got a data term here that we will leave for later. We're doing okay for money. So we're not going to worry about it. Oops. Now, that is our night. And that's probably a good place to end the stream too, more or less. We'll just we'll just get our girl home here. If anything's still happening at that site down here. Oh man, they're still fighting it out.
Shoot her!
Okay, let's see if we can do something here without getting the cops all excited. I mean, we're trying to help here. Oh!
Reunit! Ah, you shit out of luck!
Surround her, for fuck's sake!
Jeez, all right, flanking her on behalf of
Yep.
All units in the area. Criminal activity reported in Watson.
Roger. Probably some cyber psycho again, but I'll handle it. Say, any update on my overtime bonus? Dispatch?
All units. Suspect has evaded patrols. Resume search immediately.
Yeah, so we're still on the lookout.
All units in the area, order has been restored. All units instructed to return to patrol.
miss a turn? Yep. Oh well. Let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, let's see if this is waiting for us tomorrow.
Don't be soft. Upgrade now.
There's some interesting imagery there.
Welcome to the N54 News World Report. I'm Jillian Jordan. Scientists from Biodyne Systems have announced a breakthrough in the fight against multiple sclerosis.
Okay.
This is one of the few diseases that
I'll probably be around again.
replacing the affected tissue with implants.
Know what the worst thing is about this place?
Oye, despacio!
Enjoying the weather? Average temperatures this month in Night City have remained within human safety levels.
A 10,000-acre dumping ground ranks among the world's largest.
Alright. What can we get rid of here? Don't want that, don't want that. These two shotguns are identical, I think. Yep. Tamir pistol. That might do better as a silence pistol than our Unity. Maybe we'll experiment with that. There. Unload that. Clothing. These guys, we want to keep all that until we start using them. Quick hacks, we don't have any to spare.
And contains both toxic
Good enough.
and biological waste. Already 7
There.
firefighters combating the blaze have died, and another 4
Definitely to the good. We can pay back Vic any old time. Oh, wait. Let's try this on, see how it looks. Well, you know, it doesn't look terrible, but I don't know. Looks more like a sweatshirt than anything else. New pair of shorts. Why not? Okay, now let's just look here. I think we can upgrade our iconic pistol now. Yes, we can. Doesn't make that much difference, so... Well, we'll see how it goes. I thought I picked up some Tier 2 components. Was I just imagining that? I guess I was. It takes 5 of these to make 1 of these. It takes 5 of these to make 1 of these, and so forth. When we get up to this level, it's pretty expensive. Except by that time, we'll be pulling top-tier weapons, and we can break them down, so it's all good. Character. Yeah, I think another day of running around will see us level up once more. We can pump that up, or that, or that. We'll see how it goes. And that's it for today, my chooms. Bit of a bad start, seemingly as usual, but it held up while we played. So, you all have a very good night, and we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station. Bye.